So you're trying to get a sales job. Watch the video all the way through. I'm going to go through some tips, tricks, and questions that employers are going to ask you if you want to be a salesperson for them. So number one thing I want to talk about here is, what is an employer looking for in a salesperson? Whether it's a man, woman, whatever you sell, it doesn't matter. I can tell you number one, you have to pass the eyeball test. What is the eyeball test? That means, what do you look like? And I don't mean, are you attractive, anything like that. I mean, are you clean shaven? Are you well kept? Is your hair done? Are your shoes clean? They don't care what you're dressed like as long as it looks professional and put together in a way that makes sense. You don't want to walk into a sales job looking like you just got kicked out of the Goodwill and you just bought a whole bunch of random shit. You want to look like the person that would sell this product. So whatever that is, they have an idea in their mind, doesn't matter. You want to look put together, shave your, so for me, I would shave my face. I would have a nice fresh haircut. I'd have a nice clean polo shirt or a suit and tie, depending on the venue. And I would, my clothes would fit, my shoes would be clean. I would go to the interview. You want to look professional. Every person can do this. It's very simple. Anyone can put together a suit or a nice outfit. Like I mentioned, the Goodwill. I have nothing against the Goodwill. I love that place. But you can't just go in there and pick 10 random items and then put them on. You're going to look freaking crazy. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. They are looking to see that, number one, you know how to handle yourself in the public because you are representing the company to the customers. And normally that's in the public eye and everyone has a freaking phone. So the last thing they want is this crazy looking person misrepresenting their company, and then someone gets it on film, and now it's on the internet forever. That's the number one thing employers and companies are looking for. They do not want to be misrepresented. Next, you have a job interview. Your job interview is your first big sale, okay? Be on time. Be there early. It's okay. I've been 30 minutes early for a job interview, or an hour early actually, depending on where it was, just because I didn't want to sit in traffic and I wasn't sure what parking looked like. So the job interview for me, I was selling a home improvement here in Tampa. It was at 11. So I got there at 10. I just sat in the lobby. I checked in. I just sat in the lobby. I said, hey, I'm here early. I know I have an 11, but I wanted to get here early. I didn't know what parking looked like. Is it okay if I just sit here and review my resume, which I brought 10 copies of, and I brought a folder and a notebook to write some notes down. I looked very professional. Another thing that's kind of cool, go to Vistaprint and spend $10 and get some of your own personalized business cards. Even if you don't have a business, just have your freaking name on it. A picture of your face is best, your phone number and your email, and it can literally say, please hire me on it. Or, I'm super employable, and hand it to people, particularly the people that you just met with. The people that hire you, because that leaves an impression that you're serious about working there. So what do we just talk about? We're going to pass the eyeball test, number one. Number two, we're going to show up early because we take this shit, I almost said this shit seriously, because we do. The next thing we're going to do, brush our fucking teeth. Brad Lee sums it up. Have good breath. Be presentable. 99% of what's going to happen is going to be face-to-face, person-to-person. Even if you're over the phone, they're going to hear your voice. You don't want to have shit-ass breath, okay? Get an Altoid, brush your teeth, feel good about yourself, feel fresh. So that's number three. Number four, anytime they ask you questions, they're always going to ask you questions along the same line. You're going to hand you the resume. The person that's interviewing you probably is going to look at your resume 5 minutes before meeting you or as they're talking to you. All they're trying to do is get a good feel for you. Meaning, is this person going to be able to do this job? Does this person have any track record? Does this person know how to talk to people? Biggest thing you can do is make very good, genuine eye contact and do this with your face. Sit up straight, put your legs out. Shoulders back, arms in the ready position. Do not fold your arms and look, don't stare at them like this. You want to look relaxed. You want to have a little smile on your face. Not a lot, nothing crazy, just a little, just a little tiny easy smile that you look happy. and you want to look them dead in their eye and answer their questions. Because that will make them feel more comfortable with you. You want to mirror them a little bit if you can, but those tips will work best. Eye contact's the most important, and looking relaxed and comfortable. You don't want to go in there and feel really nervous, because how are you going to do sitting in front of a client that you have to tell them the product's $10,000 or $1 million or whatever you're selling? You don't want to be that guy. You or girl. You just want to be, hey, I'm Nick. I'm really interested in the job. I'm excited to be here. Do you have any questions for me? I'm ready. Well, that guy's way more agreeable than, hey, I'm Nick. Tell me the fucking question so I can get out of here. They're not going to like that. Make that good impression the first time. Pro tip. While you're waiting in the lobby, cut up and kid around with the person at the front desk if they're open to it. If not, at least be friendly to them. Greet them, ask them their name, tell them your name and shake their hand and say, hi, I'm Nick, or whatever your name is. If you have a name, you can use mine if you want. It's fucking awesome. Hi, I've done it before. Walk right in. There's the little person at the front desk, hey, what's up? What are you here for? I'm here for a job interview at 11. I know it's like 10:15. I'm here early. My name is Nick. You're whatever. Perfect. I'm really excited to be here. Is it all right if I sit here in the lobby? I'm just going to take some notes and, just relax for a few minutes until they're ready for me. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And is there, and then I've literally said, hey, I'm going to go grab a coffee. Would you want one? Because what's going to happen is they're going to get 25 people come through that front door, and the person who's in charge is probably at some point going to say, hey, XYZ, what did you think of the recruits? Oh, they're going to be like, well, that one dude, Nick, man, he was freaking wild. He got us a coffee and was like really happy to be here, and it was very early. That might be the little difference that gets you the job and not the guy who was more qualified. They liked you better. That's all we're trying to do. If you want to look up the questions, like things like that, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Again, they don't care what the answers are. They care how you answer the questions, how you handle it. Are you trustworthy? Are you going to lie? They're going to look there. That's what they're looking at. They're looking at you as a person 99% of the time, particularly in a sales role. Because like I said, and I've always said, your moral, ethics, and effort level are going to dictate your success. And that's what they're going to try to figure out. I hope this video helped you. Comment below some of the questions that employers have asked you for sales jobs. And I'll do a totally other video on answering those questions and how I would do it to get the job. Subscribe, follow along. If you want to join my team, send me a direct message or an email. We're selling insurance. We're making more than 6 figures in renewal. So come out and get you some.